In 1964, the Jets moved into their new Shea Stadium Show Palace. And owner Sonny Werblin had secured a budding star to feature on the marquee.
Landing Matt Snell was very significant at the time for the simple reason the Giants wanted Matt Snell terribly.
This really gave us stature, the fact that he did choose to turn his back on the more established league.
I decided that, hey, if you're going to play ball, I want to play right away, and I knew I could do it with the Jets.
When we had our first scrimmage, when we had our first contact, is when everyone realized what we had.
Matt was pure power, yet he had the speed once he got a corner to turn it on.
Snell was even better than advertised, earning Rookie of the Year honors. He was eventually named to 3 AFL Pro Bowls and retired as the Jets' all-time leading rusher. 2 years later, Emerson Boozer joined the Jets' backfield, adding speed and grace to Snell's pulverizing power.
He was as shifty as probably any back that ever played.
I came out with a lot of power, balance, and had deceptive speed. Most teams thought I was pretty slow until I blew past the defensive back, and he can't catch up.
No one could catch Boozer in 1967, when he scored 13 touchdowns in 7 games before suffering a season-ending knee injury. But despite Emerson's offensive explosiveness, he still had one obstacle blocking his success in New York.
I soon found that I could not play in the Jet backfield unless I could block, because you've got a prize QB sitting there.
For Joe Namath, Matt Snell was the ultimate bodyguard.
I pitied the safety coming in, didn't see him, because I know he's going to end up on his back on the ground. Linebacker the same way, on his back.
Emerson and I used to work every day after practice, and he finally got it. Emerson became one of the great blockers in the NFL.
By 1968, Boozer and Snell were the most lethal backfield tandem in the league. But as Super Bowl III approached, they were still considered mere understudies to the AFL's leading man, Broadway Joe.
I guess it was the Thursday before the game, and the papers all came out with a rating.
When the check mark went for running back for the Baltimore Colts over the New York Jets, that was just another incentive for Boozer and Snell.
When I turned the set on and I saw them, I was a madman. Now, I'm not playing. I'm feeling like this. I said, it's over. They're going to whoop them.
Most teams that they had played didn't attack them the way we did. Man on man, strength on strength.
Ain't no use running wide now. We were beating them out with the first half.
That's right. That's a game plan anyway. That's a game plan. We'll stay with it. Okay, fine.
When Matt was running that 19 straight in the Super Bowl, we all had our blocks up front, but the key block was Boozer had to get on that outside linebacker.
He had one heck of a day blocking that day. He was just exploding into the linebacker, just eradicating this guy. And we kept going.
Hey, if it's working, keep going to it. Make them stop us. Make them stop us. Well, Matt Snell kept hitting that left side with Boozer leading the way, and if they don't stop, you just keep on.
The supporting actors commanded center stage. Behind Boozer's blocking, Snell gained 121 yards while chewing up the clock. Namath didn't even have to throw a pass in the fourth quarter.
When it came time to vote for the MVP, Joe Namath, who was the AFL, was preordained as the MVP if the Jets win.
Namath said right after the game his most valuable player choice was Matt Snell.
I guess Sonny felt that I deserved some kind of credit too, so Sonny gave me a mint green Cadillac, the same color as the Jets. So my car ended up being better than what Joe got.